Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing alright. If you're new, welcome guys, make sure to subscribe. If you're not new, then welcome back. Thank you so much for watching my videos. So, as you remember the title, I'll be giving you guys my top 10 meals that I think are literally the cheapest and the easiest for our students to cook. So what I did is I went on the Asda website because that's where I shop the most for food, and then I got the prices of each ingredient and then I added everything together, and I'll be giving you guys the price for each meal. Obviously, if you do go to different supermarkets, the prices will always be different, but it's like an average price that I got, and hopefully it'll be very helpful for you guys, so then you guys know when you go to uni. But yes, before we start the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get on with it. Alright, so starting off basic, my first meal is spaghetti bolognese. So spaghetti bolognese, I added things like obviously the spaghetti, the mincemeat and the tomato pasta. Well, sorry, the tomato sauce. Obviously, some people do use the passata, but I personally don't use it. I like to kind of taste the tomato so that the mincemeat is not basic. However, I did not add any of the seasoning in these meals. Seasoning, I put it separate. If you want to like kind of buy the basics like salt, black pepper, oregano, that kind of things, I think £5 is enough for your seasoning. If you want to be a bit extra and buy the other seasonings like barbecue chicken seasoning, there's like another one, there was a good one that I used to eat. Well, I used to put in my food, I can't remember which it's called, but then I'd say like £10 on seasoning, and that will last you for like a good month or two, so it's quite of a good budget there. But yeah, so I added those three things in spaghetti bolognese, and they came up to £4, which to be honest is amazing, because some people obviously don't eat a lot like me. So if it was me cooking it, I'll be able to eat spaghetti bolognese 3 to 4 times. So within the whole, like, you know, when I buy the pack, within, you know, the whole pack, 3 to 4 meals I can actually eat off the big spaghetti bolognese, which is really good. So £4 is amazing. My second meal, it's meatballs with rice. Again, this is like a simple one. What I added here was the meatballs, the rice, and I also put the tomato sauce because I like to put in the meatballs so you can taste the tomato so it's not a bit dry. So all of it came up to £3.89, which to be honest is a good price for meatballs with rice. So obviously for the meatballs that I searched up were actually a 12 pack. So what I normally eat is 6 and 6, and that gives me 2 meals. You can actually buy the bigger pack if you want to, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it came up roughly to that price. I mean, like, even if you go to like Lidl and Aldi, I wouldn't say you'd spend a bit more, maybe like £4, £4.50. But yeah, £3.89 in Asda is amazing, and sometimes they do good prices, so it's actually really good. My third meal is jack potato. I feel like jack potato is such a cheap meal that will like obviously help us a lot during uni. Obviously I added like the potato, tuna, I think I added the what do you call it, oh my gosh, the cheddar cheese or mozzarella cheese, whatever you want to call it, and then obviously the mayo to do with the tuna, and that all came up to £5.94. Obviously when I say jack potato, obviously within the £5.94 is a pack of potatoes, so it can give you roughly 4 to 6 potatoes in the in the pack, and that can actually be basically 6 meals. And remember that the tuna comes, you know, in the 4 cans, so it's literally perfect for £5.94. Like, that's basically like a McDonald's meal, and you're eating jack potato 4 to 6 times. Like, that's amazing. But anyways, my next meal is pizza bagels, which to be honest I've actually never done before. So obviously you'd have the pizza, and then you have, sorry, not the pizza, oh my gosh, you'd have the bagels, and then you have the pizza sauce, and then you'd add in the mozzarella cheese. So that all came up to £4.79, which again is really good, because when you buy bagels, it's around 4 to 5 bagels, so that's 4 to 5 meals. And then obviously when you do the bagels, you cut it obviously in the middle, and then you've got the 2 slices. I actually need to try that when I go back to uni, but £4.73, it's amazing for the pizza bagels. My next one is English breakfast. Obviously I classed that as a meal because it is quite a few things, you know, in the plate. Obviously I added the eggs, the sausages, the toast, the butter, the beans, obviously all of that is included, and that came up to £4.87, which again is amazing, because you need to remember that when you buy eggs you can get a 6-pack When you buy butter, it is quite a big one. It can last you for a while. When you buy sausages, it can obviously vary with what packs you buy. Some people obviously use the hot dogs instead of the proper sausages. I personally don't mind which one. But yeah, £4.87 is amazing for that English breakfast, no doubt. My next meal is spaghetti with sausages. Obviously, it does sound weird, but obviously I'll be putting pictures of these meals on the screen. I've actually did one of these with my boyfriend, so if you want to check it out, make sure you go to my channel because we actually cooked that meal. But yeah, spaghetti with sausages is so good. A lot of people don't actually know about it, which is obviously normal because it's such a meal that, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you put spaghetti inside the sausages? But it tastes nice, like, trust me. If I was to cook that for myself, it roughly give me around 2 to 3 meals, so it's actually not even that bad. The overall price, guys, is £1.15 because all you need is the spaghetti and the sausages. Obviously, some people do add in like tomato sauce and stuff like that, so it can, you know, a bit more smooth or whatever. But literally, that is all you need: the spaghetti and the sausages. Obviously, you can add in your seasoning, no problem. £1.15. That is literally so good for this meal. But yeah, so my next meal will be chicken drums with rice. Obviously, this is going to be a bit expensive because obviously drumsticks sometimes are a bit more expensive. So all of this came up to £5, which to be honest is not that bad. Sometimes when you buy the drumsticks, it varies, I think, between 6 and 12. So that's actually quite a lot of meals. When I eat drumsticks with rice, I normally eat 2 drumsticks. So actually, that's not that bad. A £5 is perfect for the meal. I have no doubt on this. It's really good. But yeah, my next meal is pasta with tomato sauce. It sounds basic, I know, it sounds basic, but it actually tastes alright. Or you can actually eat with like garlic bread, like have a little, you know, bread on the side. This will obviously be any pasta, and then obviously you got the tomato sauce. Add in your seasoning, it actually tastes really good. This came up to £3.74, which is again not bad at all. If I was to eat this, it'll give me around 3 to 4 meals. Just because, like I said before, I don't actually eat that much of a, you know, of a portion. So £3.74 is definitely good. My next one is fish cakes with eggs in this case. We've actually never eaten fish cakes before. I actually never tried it, but I need to try fish cakes. But yeah, so all of this came up to £3.13. Because what it is, you'd have the fish cakes, which in Asda currently, well, the ones that I looked up, were £2.25, and then the eggs were 88p, which is a 6-pack. Obviously, when you do go shopping like places like Asda and Aldi, do try and get like obviously their brand, but be careful though, because sometimes a cheap brand can taste a bit different. So obviously, if you're too unsure, get obviously the expensive brand. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it all came up to £3.13, which to be honest, again, it isn't bad. Obviously, you buy the fish cakes, put them in the oven, and then you do your eggs. You can do any eggs you'd like, to be honest. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention actually, with all these meals, you can even do a salad. You can even, you know, buy the lettuce, carrots, whatever you need, and that's still gonna be cheap. Like, that's not gonna make much of a difference, to be honest. Yeah, so my very last meal, this is not in a particular order, by the way. This is not like best to least or whatever, it's just random order. But my last meal is wraps with chips. Obviously, this would be like chicken wraps. You can get the ones that you put in the oven, or you can make the chicken yourself. It's up to you. All of this came up to £4.31, which again, it is not bad at all, because when you buy the wrap bread, there's like 6 in a pack. You then buy the chips to put in the oven, which is a big pack. You can get it for like maybe £1 in Asda, and then obviously you get the chicken, or then you just buy the ones, the chicken strips, that's what they're called. You buy the chicken strips to put it in the oven. So normally the bag is quite big. You get around maybe 20 inside. You can get less if you want to. But yes, guys, these are my top 10 meals that I literally advise you guys. Obviously, don't eat this 24/7. Obviously, you can vary sometimes. You can buy like pizzas to put in the oven. Personally, I'm not really a fan of, you know, buying those frozen pizzas. I don't really like them. I'm a bit picky. But yeah, these are my top 10 meals. If you do have any other meals that are on a budget, obviously do comment down below so you can help other people. But yes, I really do hope this video was helpful. And obviously don't forget that I got these prices of Asda. In other places, obviously, it will always be different. But try to stay on the budget. Don't go over the budget, because obviously all we try to do is save in uni, so then we can have some type of money when we finish. But yeah guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.